Welcome back to Your Home. I'm Alicia with F&S Building Innovations. Today we're at a gorgeous log cabin at Smith Mountain Lake. Some people just love the feel of a log cabin. It's cozy, you've got a lot of warm wood. When these folks came to us for a kitchen renovation, it was extremely important that even though they wanted it to be new and modern, it's got to match the aesthetic of the log cabin. So come inside and let me show you what we did. So here we are inside this gorgeous log cabin, and you know, if you've ever been in a log cabin, there's wood everywhere. There's wood floors, there's wood walls, there's wood ceilings. So it was really important that we maintain the integrity of the log cabin feel when we redid this kitchen. What we did was started on all the perimeter cabinets. We kept that wood feel with a rustic alder. We did a toffee stain with a brown glaze. This has a lot of imperfections in it that we wanted to be able to highlight, so that's why we were able to do that with that special finish. So when you've got that much wood in a space, it was really important that we showed some contrast. So on the island, we went with a different type of cabinet. We have an ebony cabinet with a white glaze, which gave it kind of a smoky blue color, which gave a really great contrast in this room. The counters are really unique. They are a mountain mist Silestone quartz. It's not something you see every day. It's got these gorgeous copper flakes, which is really pretty when the light's shining on it. So when you're doing a kitchen of this magnitude, you know the kitchen is the heart of the home, so the details matter. All the little details that make the finished product perfect are what you have to think about when planning. So some of the things in this project was they really wanted a large eat-in island. They've got college students that spend the weekends here, so they wanted a spot where everybody could congregate. And if you know college students, you know they all have cell phones. So we added extra outlets around the island so that they could all sit down, enjoy a meal, and plug in their cell phones so that it didn't die. Another thing was making sure she had plenty of counter space. We did that one way was by adding the microwave drawer underneath the island so it's not taking up counter space. Another one was originally the cabinetry in here was supposed to cut off at this area, but it just felt really angular and didn't look exactly right. So they added just a few more angled cabinets right here on the end, which now the homeowner says she loves that extra storage space. She's got some really tall shelves for appliances in this corner, so it works really well. She also wanted it, even though we're in a log cabin, to feel modern. So the backsplash is a quilted stainless steel backsplash. So even though you're in a cabin, it just gives a nice clean feel that she loves. And speaking of modern, this client cut no corners when it came to her appliances. She has a Wolf range, a Sub-Zero fridge. Everything just fits together perfectly in this kitchen space. So one thing that can be challenging in log cabins, especially with all of the heavy wood, is lighting. Sometimes it can feel a little dark and heavy. That was one thing that we had to address when we redid this kitchen was the lighting. We added this long linear light, which we had to get a little creative by adding this light on an existing beam that was in this cathedral ceiling. We also added some track lighting so that they've just got some ceiling light in the general kitchen area, and also a light over the sink because you want to be seeing what you're doing when you're washing those dishes. Another thing that can be a little challenging sometime in log cabins is flooring. If you move things around and don't use the same footprint, you've got to try to match wood that can sometimes be distressed and older, and that can be tough. Well, in this area, we were able to do that. The original island actually spanned over this area, so we had to get some new wood, distress it, and mix it with the old so that it looked seamless and not like it was done after the fact. So for these clients, they had other issues that they needed addressed too. They needed some new windows. We were able to help with that. They needed new toilets. They had some plumbing issues that needed addressed. They needed electrical and new lights on the exterior. No matter what you need, F&S Building Innovations can help with that. If you're ready for a new sunroom, a bathroom update, or even a new home, call F&S Building Innovations.
And to find out what F&S Building Innovations can do for you, give them a call, 540-985-9160. Head online to fs4seasons.com or check out their Facebook page.